What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on gold futures.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on the price chart and how we get there. And I will show you that previously I made a breakdown on a bigger scale, on a weekly or even monthly time frame. And I set up several price targets. These price targets are quite long-term price targets. But in this video, I will show you the more detailed breakdown on the microscopic level. And I will show you what should we expect next in a near-term perspective. So let's start with the price action. First of all, let me show you that if I zoom out on a weekly time frame, we can find that this asset had a very good structure on its previous movements, and I identified that we are forming the fifth wave on a biggest scale, and this fifth wave should land somewhere at $2,371 mark. And on a slightly smaller scale, we have from this swing low as the bottom of our fourth wave, we have this is our first wave, second, third, probably this is the bottom of our fourth wave on a smaller scale. And we have to land at the top of our fifth wave. And to project these targets, I pulled the Fibonacci extension tool from the lowest point of the third wave to the highest of the third wave and to the bottom of the retracement, as you can see right here. And the most common ratio in between third and fifth wave in an impulsive wave, and we clearly see with this volume that this is an impulse, is 0.786, and it is the price point of $2,345. And these two price targets are almost identical, and this means we might have the top of our fifth wave that is corresponds for 100% with the top of our fifth wave on a bigger scale, and we can rely on these price targets in a long-term perspective. But what should we do in a short-term perspective? First of all, let me show you the latest news, and we don't even need to switch somewhere else from the trading view. We can just click on this small icon, and right here we can see the latest news directly related to gold futures, and you can click any of them. And here you can find the news itself, and it was published on April 14th, and it says gold within touching distance of a new all-time high. And let me quote you this: US dollar weakness and growing realization that US interest rates have either peaked or are very close to their pinnacle continue to drive gold even higher. A fresh all-time high is within reach, and this will likely draw additional attention to the precious metal. And let me show you another news. Let me show you it right here. You can find that we have basically three major catalysts for gold. Three related forces are propelling gold toward a record price: economic concerns, lower bond yields, and weaker US dollar. And definitely they are all tied together. But gold by itself is a very good hedge asset that might be like a safe harbor for your finance during the turbulence on the markets. And right now we have a lot of bearish pressure on the market. Previously we had the COVID-19 pandemic. Right now we have the tensions and the war between Russia and Ukraine, tensions in between China and Taiwan, and so on and so forth. And definitely this leads to more power from the bullish side in gold. And that is why, in my opinion, we still have the possibility to hit higher targets and to break these several tops that right now are the all-time high for gold. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, what should we expect next? Let me show you that if I switch to hourly time frame, we clearly see this structure, but in my opinion, from this bottom, from this swing low, let's switch to 4 hours time frame because we have a lot of data that cannot be in the screen right now. And right here from this bottom, from the bottom of the fourth wave, if it is the case, we can assume that this was the first wave, this is the second, and we are about to see the third wave, and third wave usually breaks all previous all-time highs, and definitely in my opinion it is the case with this price action. And if we can assume this breakdown, this means we are on the first wave of the third wave. Let me make this breakdown more clear for you. From this bottom we have, this is our first wave, this is the second. Then we have to see somewhere higher, somewhere much higher, the top of our third wave, then retracement and fifth wave. And we might have something like this. It is just in my assumption, it is not the real price targets, but it is just for you, for your information. And right now we are in this wave, and we are on a smaller scale on the first wave of the third wave. And let me do the breakdown of this wave. So let me again zoom in to 4 hours time frame, and let me show you this movement. And right here we have definitely, is this bottom lower than this one? Yes, it is lower, and this means we might have something like this. So this is the first wave, this is the second, this is the third, fourth and fifth wave. And this is the first wave on a smaller scale of the third wave. This means we might have the retracement, and this retracement right now in the shape of ABCDE correction. And from this point, as you can see, we have again 1, 2, and next leg to the upside. We have this is our first wave, probably this is the second, and we are about to see the higher points for third, fourth, and fifth wave. And what should we expect next in a near-term perspective? So let's do some measurements, and first of all let me measure this wave in its entirety. From this bottom I have to pull the Fibonacci retracement tool to this top, and we hit exactly 0.382. It is a very good retracement for the first wave, for the second wave right after the first one. Then we have this movement to the upside, and let's measure this wave. Again, healthy retracement on 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level, and we have this movement higher. And what should we expect next? If it is the case, and we can assume that we completed first wave, second, and on the lower scale we again have first and second wave, and we can assume the top of our third wave, and to project it, again we have to pull the Fibonacci extension tool from the bottom of the first wave to the top of the first wave and to the bottom of the retracement. And right here we have the most common ratio in between first and third wave is 1.618. It is the price point of $2,141 mark. And with the conviction of volume, we have to see the highest volume on the third wave, because the third wave usually is the most powerful impulsive wave. And with the conviction of volume, we can confirm this breakdown. And if it is the case, definitely in a matter of next couple of sessions or couple of weeks, we might hit this price target with the favorable fundamental conditions. Otherwise, I can count multiple layouts of this wave structure, but we might even think that, let's zoom out to, for example, weekly time frame, and let me show you this movement. Okay. From this top, from the top of our third wave on a biggest scale, we might have this movement to the upside again as only B wave. We have this structure as our A wave, this as our B, and we have to see the bottom of our C wave. And this breakout above this previous top will not eliminate this movement, because we might see an overthrow in this price action. But so far, we have to follow the trend, and the trend right now showing us that we have this breakdown, and depending on its upcoming price action with the conviction of volume, we can do another updates, we can assume another updates on its price actions. So I think from the technical standpoint that's it for now. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad.